Hello everyone, welcome back to another Battle for Azeroth video. This time we are focused on the leveling portion. So here I am continuing off where I left off in my last video in the Vulpera hideaway. So of course I'm going to be picking up their quests, and I'm going to start doing them of course to rack up on the experience and hit the next level. Of course, let me get this Flight Master path, and then I saw these Trained Duskmane, these hyena mounts, which look pretty awesome. I wonder where you can get these from. I was assuming you could get them from the Vulperas. Maybe you have to build reputation with them and then buy it for like, I don't know, 10,000 gold or something. So of course I need to save up for that. But unfortunately, I had about like 50,000 gold that I sent to an alternative character, but I never opened the mail. It's been past 30 days, so damn, there goes all my gold, right? Now I'm stuck at like 3,000 gold. I'm like, damn, how could you forget such a thing like that? So after that pretty great disappointment, I'm wondering if you could, I don't know, restore the gold like an item? I don't know, I'll have to look into it. But anyways, here we are doing this quest. We have to collect some prickle vine juice and kill some bugs. That's basically what these first two quests here are for the Vulpera hideaway. You know, just your regular old generic kind of quests here. Collect something, kill something, and yeah, complete the quest. So yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, but still kind of fun to get back into the leveling, right? Haven't leveled since, I don't know, the launch of Legion, so it's nice to get back into things like this. And of course, in a nearby cave in the same area, you find this Hive Mother, a rare elite, which, if you know in the past expansions, rare elites now are pretty common. Everyone will find them, and the first time you kill them, they have a chance to drop some pretty rare gear. But you know, back in the past, the old days, rare elites were actually rare, right? When you saw one, it's because you're lucky. You know, you luckily ran into one and you actually have a chance to get some good experience and some items. And here I actually do get an upgrade from this rare elite, which is always a good thing. So of course I complete the quest, and with that prickle vine juice that we collected from that bug territory, we're going to use that on the blade guard Kaja right here, because she's unconscious and this juice seems to be, you know, magical, as all the answers brings her back to a conscious state and everything is alright. So with the completion of those quests, of course, as you would expect, another round of quests awaits us. We got another 3 quests and we start to head off, and one of them includes finding these journal pages scattered throughout the desert. And of course I noticed something here. I'm not sure if I missed this quest on my way over here or if this was a quest offered after you complete the first 2 ones. You have to go back to this place, to the Prickly Grove, and get these sable polecats. These things just kind of hidden around there, but luckily I'm a rogue, so I was able to stealth my way throughout the place and avoid all confrontation. So this is a little off north to another camp with another like 3 quests. Luckily there's a Turin here just trying to kill things, so kind of double teamed with him. Start killing these things in an AoE like fashion, and we pulled this pretty big group, around 4 mobs right here. I guess that's not too big. And of course we just AoE them down. So we're just pretty much like a wrecking ball, right? These guys just standing around. We come in, swoop in, take everything down in a matter of seconds, and that really speeds up the process of completing these quests. So of course there's another one. You have to free these prisoners. They're just kind of hidden throughout the camp as you would expect, and they are pretty amused when you release them from their prison. They're so happy to get out of there, as you would imagine. And the other quest we have here is to feed these vultures that happen to be following us around this place, if you haven't noticed, which just entails you going around and killing whatever, you know, animals you see in the nearby region, or the nearby area, that is. And we find another blade guard who happens to be unresponsive, so obviously she's dead. We have to report that back to the quest givers, report to them this terrible news, right? So we go ahead and kill these things. And yeah, there's nothing too out of the ordinary for these quests here. Just some more generic ones. Go ahead and complete these quests and we get some nice quest rewards. If you're paying attention to my experience bar, a little more than halfway. And I happen to do a ton of quests in this video, so you can see how long it kind of takes to level up essentially. You know, these quests don't give too much experience, but these you are able to kind of, you know, burn through them pretty quickly. So I guess you can level up pretty quickly depending on your pace, of course. But I decided for this expansion, I'm not going to rush it, you know. In previous expansions, I would just try to, you know, rush my way to the max level as quickly as possible. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just after you complete that, you're like, damn, okay, I kind of beat like at least 50 to 60% of the game here. So for this quest, we'll see the general here. He's talking with some of his allies. As we know, he is a threat. Even though he's a part of, you know, Zandalar, he's pretty close to the king, King Rastakhan. So we're over here in Vol'dun, of course, investigating what's going on. And he has his minion here. This guy is pretty weak, you know, for the rogue, especially this specialization here. I'm kind of more specialized in the poisons, you know. So after the first 2 seconds, once the poisons and the bleed effects start settling in, all that damage comes and hits them like a truck, right? All that damage comes out of nowhere and you really take them down. As you'll notice, the poison effects, the bleed effects, they really help you take down the target pretty quickly, because all of that combined is just a lot of overwhelming damage, and it's really fun to see when it pulls off, you know, pretty correctly, I'd have to say. When it all comes at once, it's like a turbo, right? It just hits hard, right? So for this quest, you just gotta water some plants, as you see, kill some minions, and of course collect their seeds to grow some new plants. And then we go up here to the reservoir. There's a big boulder blocking the water, and as you see, under this boulder is a colossal water cobra, right? It's a new skin in the World of Warcraft, a more realistic look to a snake, and this thing does look pretty beastly, as you see here. It is gigantic. We do take care of it. Not too much of a big threat in terms of combat, just like any other minion. It's funny as you see all these alpacas and these trolls just walking around like it's no big deal. Like, did you see this colossal water cobra? That thing is pretty threatening. You don't see that every day now. Maybe here, but nowhere else. So go ahead and complete this quest. Get a nice quest reward, and you can see how close I am to leveling up. It is pretty close at this point. So we take another caravan ride and end up at the Temple of Akunda. You know, just another settlement essentially. Like in Fallout 4, where you go around from settlement to settlement and just help people out. It's kind of what you're doing, right? So of course, gonna complete this quest and collect another 3 quests to take care of. Now I haven't been keeping track of how many I did. I'd say it's about like, you know, right under 20 quests we've done total. As you can see, there is Akunda. Temple is named after it, so I'm gonna guess Akunda is a pretty important character in the lore, or at least for Vol'dun, that is. So for these quests, you know, another round of generic quests. Kill some guys, collect some things. But honestly, what do you expect, right? What other kind of quests are they gonna be offering here? Now, one thing I don't like about this spot specifically are these little guys right here. You see them? They're just kind of walking around, doing nothing really. They're just coming in a small pack and they don't complete anything for your quest. So it's like, these guys are just here to annoy you, right? Trying to kill these guys, and then a pack of 5 of them comes out of nowhere, starts nibbling at your feet. As you can see, my health pool is pretty low, as I've noticed. Just combat in general, questing, your health does go down pretty quickly, especially when there's, you know, at least 2 different mobs on you. Your health will go down pretty quickly. Now these named characters, you know, the high health mobs, they can really take a beating. You see, I'm giving them the full damage minus the cooldowns, but still, there's a lot of health, but the damage they do is pretty moderate, so you're not going to be in any real trouble, luckily enough. So yeah, just another fight toe to toe with this mob here. He's going to go down pretty quickly, as the poisons and the bleeds are just too much for him, and he goes down just like that. We collect his antennas, and just like that, completing these 3 quests, and here it is, level 111, along with this trinket here. Boom, there we go, level 111, right? Only 9 more levels to go. So yeah, we hit the next level, and that's gonna be all for this video today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.